Right now, say I want Josh Taylor and get the Josh Taylor fight because he's April. That's it. So anybody on that pipeline right now, that's a big deal.
I talked his ass, but the same day that James Tony came in and signed the contract.
Wow.
So I'm talking to both of them on the phones like this. Look, I got Zab on one phone, I got James on one phone.
He's gonna beat Sean. Everybody listen, he's gonna beat Sean. He's gonna beat Sean.
Mike Lewis is the perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yo. Welcome to Let's Talk Sports, y'all. And if you have not, please like and subscribe to the channel, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. Also, we're running a promo with Champions Firearms to use the hashtag Let's Talk Sports, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's Talk Sports, y'all.
LTSY.
LTSY. Yeah, look, I just turned 52 yesterday, so I'm allowed to have a senior moment.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. But in studio right now, we live at the Let's Talk Sports Show. In studio with me, we have from the Next to Flex podcast, no other than my man Wnba. Introduce yourself to the people.
What up? It's O. Y'all know me, host of the Next to Flex podcast. Happy to be here, man. Ready to chop it up.
Let's chop it up, man. We got a lot to get into. First thing we're gonna get into this radical week 5 of the NFL and see if we can make some sort of heads or tails of what's going on. We're gonna start in Baltimore though. We're gonna start here in the Beltway. We're gonna start with Baltimore. That was a radical game with Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
So what you think of that game, and does it give you any indication of how this season may go for them?
Yeah, it was a fun game to watch, man. Shootout, you know. Lamar, I think he finally showed that MVP form, did what he do, made some amazing plays, man. Like that jump throw and finally getting the ball to his receivers, man. That Beazell got something to say. But man, it was to me, it was a breakout game for him, man. Finally showing that MVP for him. I mean, Derrick Henry was what he always is every week, steady. But you know, Cincinnati needed that game bad, and they came up short. And Burrow was and Chase, they were crazy in that game, man. I mean, that missed field goal, and we'd be saying the opposite. You know what I mean? Did you think that was a bad that snap with the field goal when he missed it?
Oh, it was a horrible snap.
But I thought he fixed it in time.
No, not in enough times. Horrible.
Yeah, he caught on the side, but then he fix it.
It looked like he fixed it at the end.
They kept saying it was a bad hole, but I thought he fixed it.
I'm gonna say this, man. I feel bad for Joe Burrow and them because I still wanted the excitement of it being, you know, them being somebody that we think they could make a run for it, but they're definitely not gonna be in the mix this year. I don't know many. It's happened before now.
That's 2 games out. That's it, though.
They 1-4 though.
That's only 2 games out.
Do you want to be the best of a bad division?
Every year they started 0-3.
No, they started 0-2. 0-2. And then they get to cooking.
That's their first division.
And their only win is Carolina.
Yeah.
Their only win is Carolina. Everybody that had a post beat them. Found a way to beat them. Everybody that had a post found a way to beat them. Now, let's be clear. The Washington Commander team, which we're going to talk about in a minute, they definitely appear to be a lot better than people anticipated. Not me, but a lot of people, they're a lot better than most people thought they would be. And then also they lost to Washington, they lost to Baltimore. I can't think of who else they lost to, but still, Matter of fact, let's go to the net.
They lost to the Patriots week 1.
Oh, that's
16-10. They lost to the Chiefs, Patriots, Chiefs, Commanders.
So they did lose to 3 formidable teams, at least. They lost to 3 formidable teams, at least.
Yeah.
So
Lost by 1 to the Chiefs.
They may now. Here's the thing for them: they got the Giants on Sunday, which I think that's a very interesting game
at New York.
At New York, and I think that's gonna be they're gonna be fighting for their life, but the Giants fighting for their life too. And I don't know, man.
Giants look good last
Giants
week.
showed me something yesterday with that Seattle win.
Danny Dimes was balling.
You know what I mean?
Without their boy too, right?
And yeah, without their number 1 receiver,
Yeah.
Giants showed me something yesterday. I mean, they just on all phases they found a way to win the game. So with that being said, yeah, I think Joe Burrow them in trouble this year.
But I have to think Bengals are better than 1-4, man.
Don't matter if you bet it for.
Well, what I'm saying is they're not going to be somebody you look over, man. They're not out.
They're not nobody you look over, but as the great Bill Parcells said, you are what your record say you are.
Yeah, I mean they ain't out of it though.
They're out of it.
They're only 2 games back from Baltimore. If they beat Baltimore the next game, I mean, come on, they just got to. That was their first division game.
If the Commanders beat Baltimore, and then they beat Baltimore, they right there.
All right.
But yeah, I was impressed with Lamar, man. So he's your MVP right now?
No, and I don't even want to talk MVP this early.
Yeah, it's early to be talking that, man. It's too early to say somebody out of it, man.
At 1-4?
Yeah, 1-4. They only 2 games back.
When you 1-4, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. You ever see teams, even though they're talented and you know they're talented, when you have that year when it just seems like it ain't their year, so no matter what, it just losing becomes contagious to that team.
I hear you. But that's the thing. If you're not talented and you 1-4, it might be over. But Cincinnati better than
they're inventing ways to lose.
No, they should have won that game. They should have won that game. They missed that field goal.
Like I said, they're inventing ways to lose.
Yeah.
You know, now let's stop by DC for another team that's scorching hot right now, which is the Washington Commanders. They won 4 straight, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, they won 4 straight. They started on 1 and haven't lost since. And they got and this Baltimore's next opponent, they got a gridiron battle of the Beltway. This battle of the Beltway hit different. So, but let's talk about Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. What do you think of this team right now and how they play?
Yeah, Jaden Daniels, he's been impressive, to say the least. Leading the league in completion percentage. I really like how they play to his attributes. The quick passing, the quick hitting, using the tight end, the running game. I really like what they do, man. I wish the Bears would play more like that with Caleb. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun game, man. It's a must watch this week.
Man, this is a gridiron game.
And be more. I mean, I thought everything I've been hearing was that the Commanders had a bad defense, but I mean, Deshaun Watson, Deshaun Watson looked like he don't even want to play no more. Like what? Who the backup? Jameis Winston?
Yeah.
When we gonna see him, man? Because I don't even want to watch Deshaun no more. I don't know what's going on with him, man. He don't even look like he want to play. That was terrible.
He is definitely emotionally detached, mentally, emotionally.
He need a massage or something, man. He need a massage, man.
Because some of the plays, I'm like, bro, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. And hey, they because Cleveland was a playoff team last year with 4 different quarterbacks playing. Yeah. That's how good the defense played, and the defense was actually barking in the beginning yesterday. And he took the fight out of his own defense. They was like, you know what, man, we're not gonna keep going out here messing with this.
Yeah, I knew that. I told y'all beginning of year Cleveland wasn't going. They couldn't keep.
Maybe they have a fire sale, and maybe somebody can find a way to steal Amar. Might be a reunion. We'll get to that later.
A reunion. You want him back in town?
Yes. Dumbest trade we ever made in history. But
so who gonna win this game?
between Baltimore and
Yeah, who's gonna win that?
I don't know. I don't know. But let me ask you a question about this James Daniels thing.
Okay.
Because somebody brought this up earlier today.
Uh-oh.
Is it a possibility
Oh boy, I know what you bought.
if he keeps doing what he's doing? Is it a possibility that this boy creep up in the MVP conversation?
Jesus Christ.
He did it.
Whew.
I knew it was going to happen. So look, let's talk about you weak something. Don't be scared to be first. Don't be scared to be first.
I'm about to put it on.
Because I know somebody was going to bring this up eventually. Because it seemed like that's where everything going there. But could he possibly, if they keep this up, of course he got to keep this up. But if he keeps this up, will he be in that conversation? Like if the season ended today, would he be in that conversation?
Oh yeah, if it ended today, if the season was 5 games long, yeah, he might win it. But the season ain't 5 games long.
Absolutely is not.
We got a long way to go. So let's chill with that, man. You gonna jinx that, man.
I ain't trying to jinx nothing. I'm just saying I already. No.
Yeah, he doing that on purpose.
Hold on, I'm a sports fan. Now I am a Cowboy fan, but I'm a fan of the game first. I'm not trying to put nothing on. I'm just saying remember this later on. If he keep doing what he's doing 3 weeks from now, and people start saying that, remember we said it here first. Remember we brought that to light.
Let's just say he rookie of the year right now.
Oh, definitely rookie of the year. Runaway.
Oh, ain't no the question.
Caleb got to get busy, bro.
I think yesterday was his breakout.
Now, yesterday he got busy. Now,
I think
if he sling that pill like he did yesterday,
hey, y'all.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them throws he made yesterday was effortless.
I mean, Jaden Daniels got 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 106.3 rating.
He got 4 touchdowns.
Only
That ain't
4.
more than 4.
Only 4.
Only 4.
4
All them scoring they doing. How you gonna get 4? Oh, that's right. They doing a lot of handing the
He
ball.
got 4 rushing touchdowns.
He got 4 rush touchdowns. So he got 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, so he got 8.
8 touchdowns. 8 touchdowns in 5 games.
2 interceptions,
2 interceptions.
2 fumbles.
And one of them was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
There, okay. He doing good things. Now, let's talk about this game. We'll spin the block when our next host come in, but what do you think about this game? This is a big game. This because Baltimore needs this game. Baltimore cannot afford to stumble in this game because that division is airtight right now, and you got 2 teams that look like they on the verge of going into the abyss. But if you stumble, they alive again. You hear me?
Yeah.
The Commanders go up to Baltimore and win this game. You go to 3-3, and then either Cleveland or Cincinnati win that. They 1 game out of first place.
It's a big game, man.
This is a big game.
It's a huge game.
And Philly come back this week. So Washington, you lead right now, but you can't take your foot off the gas.
We got to pick this game right now.
Can we come back?
Yeah, we.
Woo! Them ain't boy, them, huh?
Come back in the end of the show.
All right, so let's go to last night's game in Pittsburgh, where the Cowboys found a way to pull it off. But what was your overall thought of that game?
You know, I had Dallas winning this game because this is the simple fact with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh got a good D, but they only gonna score about 19 or 20 a game.
Sometimes that's all you need if you got a great enough D.
Yeah, but I knew Dallas could get more than that, man. And for all the hype that Pittsburgh might be getting, man, Fields and that offense, they still got a long way to go to be a real contending team. Man. The defense is legit, but I don't like what I see on offense from them.
I agree.
You know, and Dallas, they a mess, and people hate on Dak, but Dak is a baller, man. He don't get it done in the clutch moments. He got it done on that 4th down. Dak is frustrating, but he can play, man. He gonna give you numbers. And if you look at the yards in that game, man, it wasn't even close. I think Dallas doubled them up in yards. They deserved to win that. You know,
they deserve to win it.
Yeah, they doubled them up in yards. Pittsburgh couldn't even move the ball, and Dallas got no kind of D right now. Parsons ain't playing. How many people they got out? in
Sir, okay, since we're going to do that, you have Michael Parsons, you got DeMarcus
Marcus
Lawrence,
Lawrence. That's what I was.
you got Deron Bland,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Carson. So we have four defenders out. Then on offense, you had Brandon Cooks not playing.
Mhm.
So it was about five, 6 people out.
Well, yeah. Look at. I think I gotta look it up, but I think
But-
Dallas doubled them up on yards.
But that's the
Them
problem.
turnovers.
Listen, I'm gonna give Dak his flowers for the fact that he kept his head and he found a way to get it done. Even after Rico Dotto almost gave the game away again, he still was able to get on
That dive at the goal line, that was crazy.
dive on the fumble, keep his head, and found a way to get the game. My problem with him is the only reason the game was close in the first place was his miscues. You know what I mean?
Dak's
fumble-
excuse.
The fumble is unexcusable. The 2 interceptions are unexcusable. That game didn't have to be as hard as it had to be.
So when you say the interceptions, well, okay,
at 'em.
inexcusable.
Look at them. Atrocious.
Yeah.
Atrocious. The game, listen, one thing I hope somebody find a way to get him to fix this before the season is out, is Dak don't go through his progressions enough. He locks in on who he going through. Everybody know who he going to, and he gonna fire that thing.
Yeah, but you glad you got him instead of Fields, though.
Hmm.
352, 2 touchdowns. Fields, 131.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna tell you what, I got scared though. When they put Kyle Allen in that game for that one play, and he
Oh,
and he came out there through like a 15, 20-yard completion.
yeah, it was 19 yards, I think. Yeah.
And then listen to me. Man, I was so hoping that Fields came back in that game, bro. I was like, man, Kyle about to come out there and carve us up.
Yeah, and let me say this, man. That weather delay, this game had me up to like 1:30.
2:00 in the morning.
Oh, and hey, what about doing a delay? What about your boy Garrett doing the game? Criticizing McCarthy? I was like, yo, this is like Beazell calling somebody a scumbag, man. This don't make no sense. Garrett talking bad about McCarthy. I was like, what is going on here,
Let me
man?
say
Garrett
this,
can't say nothing about
Let me
coaching.
say this to y'all,
He
right?
was terrible.
Let me say this to a lot of people. Social media got us messed up.
Man,
If he want to hate, let him hate.
no, man, you can't.
You're allowed to hate. You're allowed to hate. He can be a hater. He's like, that man took his job. He tight. That's fine. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you, Garrett. You can be a hater.
I thought that was crazy. He
Now,
was criticizing
let's get to the
McCarthy.
upset of the day. The game that I was like, what? And that's the Arizona Cardinals.
They stole that.
The machine.
They stole that game.
I'm going to say this, though. I'm going to ask a question that I asked Beazell earlier. Is the league catching up with Purdy?
I actually thought Purdy played pretty good. I thought he kept them in it, man. But what I see from Central, they look messy. They look messy. They don't look like the same team. I thought Purdy did all right, man.
Let's take a look at that.
From I watched that game, I thought he did all right.
So Purdy went 19 for 35 for 244 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 picks.
Yeah,
You want to run that back?
no, but
You wanna run
watching
that
the
back?
game, I thought he did all right, man. It was
He only got sacked twice. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now he was dancing back there.
yeah.
He was doing some avoiding some stuff. So yeah, he only got sacked twice.
They look messy to me, man. They don't look like the same
Ayuk
team.
had
They don't look like that
147
machine.
yards.
They don't look like that machine, B.
Watch this. Ayuk had 147 yards. Mason went for 89 yards. You had Debo, and you had everybody except Christian McCaffrey.
Debo barely did anything.
He's average. He's regular.
What? Debo?
He's regular.
Oh, Debo is
I've been
Debo.
listen to me, no disrespect. Now, as a football player, now he's an overall all-around player. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's an all-around player, meaning you can use him in different ways, but just as strictly a receiver, he's regular. I said that years
That's
ago.
crazy.
He's regular.
That's crazy.
How's it crazy?
Debo is
He's
a
regular.
baller. Nah, man.
As a receiver,
How many targets he get?
as a receiver.
They only threw him the ball 3 times.
Yeah, now once he gets the ball, he a dog.
Yeah, they gotta give him the ball. It's any receiver. You gotta give him the ball.
But I'm just talking about as a right running, getting open and balling out, he's regular.
Man, that's crazy.
He's regular.
That's crazy. They only get through it. Ayuk. He got 12 targets, 8
He got
catches.
8 for balls 47.
8 for
So wait a
147.
minute. So out of Purdy's 244 yards, all but 97 of them went to IU.
Yeah, well, you only gave Debo 3 targets, man. That's
He
crazy.
maybe wasn't open.
Did he run the ball? He had 3 runs for 9 yards.
So he touched the ball. So he had 6. So he touched the ball 6 times.
4.
Well, 2 he didn't catch.
That's crazy, man. That ain't 49ers offense.
I'm gonna ask y'all again.
For-
Comment section, talk to me. I'm not trying to diss nobody. We just talking. Is the league catching up with Purdy?
I'm telling you, I watched it. Purdy looked all right. The team is playing messy. They look messy for a squad that went all in, giving a Yook that contract. I just don't see it. I don't know what's going on with them. They headed in the wrong direction, man. Because that kid Jordan Mason, he's nice. The one filling in for McCaffrey, he is nice.
I don't think it's so much they catch up with Purdy. I just think that, Purdy.
And I'm not a Purdy supporter.
At all.
I'm not at all. But
At all.
that full call, it wasn't nobody. I was watching that, man. He actually looked all right, man.
Who?
Purdy. I'm telling you, the numbers ain't, the
240.
numbers don't show it, but I thought he did pretty good, man. For what they look. They just look messy to me. They let them steal that game, man.
Is the door open? Is the door open? Okay.
But then again, I told you, Arizona ain't no pushovers. I think Arizona got a decent squad, man. Yeah.
So you think Purdy did pretty good. So what's missing? What's missing? Is it the defense? Is the defense not the same? Because listen, the team is loaded. This is one of the most talented teams in the league. It ain't a shortage of talent. That we're not gonna do.
Like I said, they look messy to me. The blocking, the scheme, whatever the stuff they were doing last year, I don't see it now. They don't look as tough. It just look messy to me. I don't know. I can't. I'm just saying, man. They headed in the wrong direction.
They
Maybe
heading in the wrong direction.
when McCaffrey gonna be back, maybe that'll juice him up.
It can't be just McCaffrey.
But I know Debo got to touch the ball more than that, man. You talking bad about Debo, man? That's crazy.
I'm not. Listen to me. Listen, I get people. Listen, he's a heck of a player. Don't get me twisted. He's a heck of a player all around. Like he can run the ball. You can use him in the backfield. You can use him on a lot of things. But I'm talking about just as a straight receiver. He's regular. He's regular. He's not special.
Man, that dude, you can't tackle him. He ain't regular.
You're talking about once he get the pill.
Yeah. You talking about his route running?
Just route running and being a. He's not hard to guard.
Yeah.
Ain't no corners up all night worrying about no Debo.
I don't think they want to tackle.
Hey, listen, bro, listen to me. I'm not to bring my boys up, but can I say something though, bro? When we played the 49ers in that playoff game of 49ers, we took a rookie and put him on him. And that rookie held his own. 4 catches for 45 yards, mister. A rookie. Israel Matumaka. D-boy he's regular. He's regular.
So 49ers got Seattle next week.
And it's a must win.
Yeah.
It's a must win for both of them. It's a must win. Seattle is one game. Listen to me. Seattle's 3-2, coming off a blowout loss to Detroit and a loss to the Giants yesterday. See what I'm saying? A game that me, like an idiot, I picked the Seattle defense yesterday because I'm like, oh man, hold on, they playing Daniel Jones without neighbors. Oh, this got to be a game where the Seattle defense get off, right? I thought that was a sure thing. I thought I was seeing things when I looked up and saw that score. I said, what? What is going on? Who's scoring? Seattle, look. This year in the NFL, it's a lot of teams out here. It's one of those weird years. I thought the Commanders were going to be a lot better. I didn't see them being 4-1, but I thought they'd be a lot better. Nobody saw the team I'm about to talk about being 5-0.
I'm gonna hold it down.
So they got Seattle, they got a bye, then Chiefs and Cowboys.
They got who?
Seattle, bye, and then Chiefs and Cowboys.
All right. So let me ask you a question.
San Francisco.
Nobody saw Minnesota being 5-0.
No,
Nobody picked that.
Nobody.
I don't want nobody. Anybody sit up on their platform and say I seen them being 5-0. No, you cap it.
no,
Cap it.
no. Nobody saw him coming. I mean, they do have the best receiver in the league.
All right, man. So I'm gonna have to be the one to say this, man.
Go ahead. Now,
I'm
say
gonna have to be the one to say it.
Say it. Please say it.
You about to get dogged.
I'm about
Let
to
him
be
go,
the
let him
one.
go.
I have to be the one to say it,
Say
man.
it.
You about to get
It's
dogged.
been great. They had a great start.
It's
They
over.
cannot sustain this, man.
Huh?
Not with Darnold at quarterback.
You saw that. You see the decline after the last game, but that was
See what he did last week.
But that was the
See what he
Jets.
Did they
did?
win? Did they win?
That was
Yeah,
the
they
Jets
won.
defense,
They
though.
played the Jets.
That's the Jets defense. That
Man,
Jets
come on,
defense,
man.
arguably like the best defense in the league, right? now.
What?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Jets defense is. What defense besides the Vikings?
Capping on that part.
No, no.
That's-
What
that's
defense is better
But
than?
you keep saying that.
Okay, so
You keep
listen.
saying that,
How many points did Denver put up yesterday?
Denver?
Yeah,
We talking about
34.
Minnesota.
no, I'm about to tell you. How many points they put up yesterday?
34.
They put up how many against the Jets?
Okay.
10. It was 9-10 game.
All right.
All right. Every game that they played, the Jets win.
Who's raving about Denver's offense though?
No, what I am telling you is the
Who's
Jets.
raving about them?
No, but okay. How many points?
played for them?
How many San Francisco put up against the Jets? That was the first game of the season, right?
Man, the Jets. Okay. They held the Vikings to 17. They held the Broncos to 9. The Patriots to 3. No, Broncos scored 10 on them and they lost. 10 to 9.
It was 10-9.
And they played the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
And San Francisco put 32 on them.
Put 32. That was the first game of the season, though.
What you want us to do?
So
First
what
game of the
you
season.
saying
First
about
game
that?
What I'm
defense?
saying is the Jets. Let me tell you, the Jets have a formidable defense. Formidable defense. They do. I'm gonna say that they have it with Sauce Garner and them boys up front. They have a legit defense. It was like a top 4 or 5 defense last
Are
year.
you making an excuse for Darnold? That's what all this is for?
No. I'm not gonna make a excuse.
Because he threw for 179
You know the
yards.
setup coming. Listen,
14 to 31, 179 yards.
against the Jets defense.
No touchdowns,
They-
one interception.
They flew overseas. It's a London game. They flew overseas and they
Right.
played. So I just think I love Donald. Y'all know
Said
that.
they
Yeah,
flew
so-
overseas.
Listen,
Yeah, man. So
I love Donald.
Yeah,
Go
let
ahead,
it-
get it off.
yeah, let that go because
You know, so I think for real.
I think he's tripping. You ain't got to do all this for Donald. I think he's wilding. They're legit. That defense they got.
That legit is the best
is
defense.
legit.
No,
The defense
listen.
is the truth.
The Vikings defense
That
is
might be
number
the best
1,
defense.
but the Jets defense is number 2. It's no defense better than
So you getting off topic. We talking
no.
about-
But I'm getting to it. That was a good game yesterday as far as defensive struggles. Aaron Rodgers put up better numbers because guess what? I had in fantasy, I had both of them quarterbacks on my same fantasy game.
Why?
So I don't know because that's all I got. Listen, I had Donald and Aaron Rodgers. What I'm trying to tell you, Aaron Rodgers had a better game, and
Aaron Rodgers had a better game than who?
Sam Darnold.
He
Yeah.
sure enough didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, I don't know
Yes,
what
he
game
did.
you watched.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know which game
He
you
had a
watched.
better game.
No, he did not.
Yes, he
he
did.
was garbage.
Yes, he did.
It was garbage yesterday.
Sam Darnold,
Yeah, he did.
he had 179 yards.
Okay, and what did Aaron Rodgers have yesterday?
3 picks.
How many?
picks.
What was his
3
yard?
picks.
He threw for how many touchdowns and how
3
many yards?
picks.
He threw 2 touchdowns though, right?
No. What, he had 1 touchdown, 3 picks? He had 1 touchdown and 3 picks, right?
He had 14 points, 1 touchdown,
Right,
and
back
No,
to it.
they got a pick 6, bro. They got a pick 6.
yeah, but arguably because Sam Darnold gave me 4 points and Aaron Rodgers gave me 14.
Aaron Rodgers had 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
Yeah, he had 4. He gave me 14 points. Sam Darnold gave me
244
4.
yards.
So how that a good game?
Sam Darnold gave me 4 points.
Rodgers had a rating of 54.9. Darnold's was 50.3.
It was an ugly game, but I think Sam Darnold is in a great system. I do think that. I think he's in a great system. He got great receivers. But I'm after that last game, I'm with Odo. I'm kind of scared.
That's where I was gonna go. I mean,
How?
it's a quarterback league, man. You're not gonna go in the playoffs and win anything without a quarterback.
I think Sam has proven himself legit. He had an off game yesterday, and they found a way to get it done. When he needed to put together,
He was
a
in the
run,
league.
we-
I love Sam, but he was in the league what? How many years? 4 years? And you saying 4 games proved him legit?
Well,
He
here's
had
the
an
thing.
off game.
Let me ask you a question. When he was with
The
the
Jets.
Jets,
He was like
who did he have?
he still had Wilson. He had Wilson.
How many teams he been with?
No, he didn't have Wilson.
He had Wilson.
He did not have Wilson.
He had Wilson.
He did not. He was at Carolina when Wilson got drafted.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Look it up.
I got that for you.
Well, this is 4th team.
Yeah, because he was with Carolina,
He's with the
He's
49ers.
with the 49ers.
49ers. He was 7-9 with
He took over Geno Smith team.
mhm.
Mhm.
I know yesterday was kind of scary to me. Like I was smelling the Sam Darnold Kool-Aid until yesterday.
Garrett Wilson only been in the league 3 years.
Yeah, you're right. I was smelling Kool-Aid until yesterday.
Wow.
I don't see them. I mean, so what you think they're gonna be into this?
They got to buy this
How many
week.
wins they gonna get?
He hurt and they got
How
to
many
buy.
wins Minnesota? gonna get?
Barn, any major injuries like
Sam Darnold's hurt. He gonna play,
Give
but
me a
he's
win
hurt.
total.
I'm talking about Barn and major injury
How
without
many, AK? How many?
they'll win at least 12 games.
12. You gonna give him 12?
Let's go through their schedule, mister.
You gonna give him 12 games?
Yes.
You gonna give the Vikings
They
12
5
games?
of them
So
now.
that's-
They got 5 of them now.
Yeah, I mean that's
They got 5
so what's
of them
that?
now.
What's that the rest of the year?
18. So they gonna go.
7-6.
Mhm.
You give
I
them
can't see
7
that.
and
They
6.
if they go 7-5 for the rest of the year, that's 12-5.
I think Green Bay beat
So the
them one
first-
time.
so-
I think
yeah,
Green
yeah,
Bay.
yeah.
I think
So
Chicago and
7-5.
Green
So,
Bay.
yeah. I can see that. Yeah, I can see
for the
that.
rest of the year, they basically got to go 2 games above 500.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Okay, Detroit. They haven't played Detroit yet.
They play Detroit after the bye.
Yeah, I
After
can
the
see
bye.
that. I can see them winning 12.
Okay, watch this. Okay, so after Detroit, LA Rams win. Indianapolis win. Jacksonville win.
I don't think all those are guaranteed, man.
They're not wins. You know, Cup and Kuka come back soon. Nuka or whatever his name is.
Puka Nakua.
Yeah,
But since you love Jets, what about Aaron Rodgers? Is he washed up?
yeah. Unless Devontae go there. Devontae just announced today. Devontae want to go to him or the Saints. They want to go to the Jets or the
He
Saints.
might not want to go now.
Aaron
No,
Rodgers,
they
man,
just posted it today.
Aaron
they don't-
Rodgers, that dude got the worst body language I ever seen.
You can see it. You can see it in
he
his
act
face.
like he don't even want to play.
Hmm.
And Aaron
And
Rodgers,
he be over it. Like everything.
body language is
He's a
terrible.
diva. He's a diva.
Until he started yelling
And
at the
that's-
ref wanting
He's
to
done.
get a pass interference.
He's done.
You know what? I don't want to admit that
I've been
because
saying it for
you've been telling me this for, and
I've been
I don't
saying
want to
for
admit
2
it, but
years. He's done.
He washed up.
He's done.
he's 40.
He's done. Well, you saw it yesterday, rolling around on the ground, and
That's the
looking all
Jets
crazy.
defense, though.
That's the Vikings defense.
The Vikings defense.
What that mean? You think you're gonna play cupcakes every week? You've been shut down. Okay, the week before that, you scored 9 points. Yesterday, you got shut down for most of the game.
Denver hot right now, yo.
All right. So what happened the week before that? He done been shut down 3 times, man.
Yeah, Denver. That was ugly, boy.
How many times? Look, bro, it's getting old, bro. It's getting old. The man done, man. I said that for
But the feedback on what O said about Sam Darnold, I mean, I don't know. Y'all both think they could probably win 12
Yeah, I think they could get 12.
with
I
that
thought you
defense,
were gonna
right?
say
With
they
the
gonna-
defense with Jefferson and the defense
12
too.
games. That gets you in the playoffs.
Mm.
And they're gonna be the number 1 seed.
Dog,
They
that-
might be more than that, but watch this. I'm not even gonna pick the Detroit game. The LA Rams game, that's a win. Indianapolis,
it's not guaranteed that's a win.
That's a win. That's a win.
I don't think so. Hold me on that. I don't think that's a guaranteed win.
Well, we give them that Rams. But you already got them beating Detroit, huh?
No, I said I'm not gonna talk about that game yet. I'm just going to. I know the Indianapolis game a win. The Jacksonville
I don't
game
know.
is a win.
I ain't
Tennessee
heard
is a
from
win. So them so right now we
That's 3. That's 3 you gave me.
They're gonna
Go ahead.
lose to
That'll
the
put 'em at-
Bears. They're
that'll-
gonna lose to the Bears
ain't losing
twice.
no Bears.
They're
I
gonna
think
lose to the Bears
I think the
twice.
Bears gonna split with them. I think the Bears will split with them. I think so. I really do. I really do.
Yeah, I mean they could win 12. You know, that's
I think the Bears will
that ain't,
split with
that ain't crazy.
I got him for 12.
12.
I got him for
Yeah,
12.
they could do that.
Man, I don't know.
He said he was. He been was. I told
Aaron Rodgers?
I told you that 2 years ago he was.
He
Yeah.
ain't washed. He in the laundry room about to go in there.
Y'all, I don't want to hear that. That's blasphemy.
He was, man.
What about Brees Hall, man? He looks terrible.
It looks horrible.
Everybody
But that
drafted him number
but
2.
that young
Man,
boy,
my man Marty said he got him. They winning. Listen, the Vikings can win 12 games. This
that
year.
young boy behind Brees
Yeah,
is
they
nice
going
though.
12.
But
I'm tired of hearing about these people, man. Get
Well,
the
Sam
Jets out of
Darnold
here.
ain't gonna get you nowhere though.
Get the Jets out of here, man. I told no. Last year I told him that he came to me with the Jets again. I told what I tell you.
He love the Jets.
I said
man.
get them out of here.
I think
Get them
the
outta
Jet- I
here.
love their defense. I like
I
their
don't like
coach.
nothing about him.
I like Sauce, man. I like Sauce going. I like that young boy
Tired of hearing
Gibson.
about him too.
I like and being honest, that young boy Allen behind Brees Hall, he that dude.
Brees Hall got like
Yeah,
200
dude.
yards. In 5
He was
games.
he doing his thing. He
It's-
Brees,
it's-
Brees
it's-
doing.
it's-
I mean, that young boy Allen behind him doing. Allen doing all right.
Man, them boys ain't doing nothing.
Okay, all right.
Which one?
Look at Allen
We
numbers.
all in the same fantasy league. You starting?
I'll start him.
No, you ain't.
I will start Allen.
Back up running back.
I'll start Allen over Brees Hall. I would.
Get out of here, yo.
I tried to snatch him up in every league I was in. Allen, that
Hey,
guy.
they coming for me. All right, y'all. I mean,
He had 13 yards yesterday.
I mean,
Cool.
Allen.
How many yards receiving he
I
had?
may went too far.
How many yards
He
receiving?
didn't catch a pass.
He didn't catch a pass. He
He
had
had
a,
5 attempts for 13 yards. That's your guy. He
I
would have
like
got you 1 point in fantasy.
It's okay. But hey, Allen, that guy, man. I'm telling you.
So right now is the Minnesota, except for we got to see what happened with this game that's about to come on right now. But other than the Chiefs, if they win tonight, who y'all got being the best team in the league right now? Is it Minnesota?
No.
Uh,
Why not?
Oh,
Best team in the league. I would pick like 3 or 4 teams over them, man.
Oh, 3 or 4?
because he's not impressed. He's
Give
not
them to me.
impressed over.
No,
Minnesota.
no. You said 3 or 4. Give them to me. You said 3 or 4?
I take the Ravens over Minnesota.
Mhm.
No.
I would.
No,
I
you
take
won't.
the Texans over Minnesota.
I would
What?
too.
They blew the doors off the Texans. They blew the doors off the
I
Texans.
still take them off over them.
How you gonna take somebody that I blew the doors off? How that make sense? They blew the doors off the Texans. Beat them like they stole something.
Yeah, you got
Beat the daylights out of them.
All right, I'll take
No, take that back. Say you take that back.
I take the Ravens over.
No, you don't.
I'll
Yeah, I
take
Take
the
that back.
Ravens.
How?
I'll take the Ravens.
Not
over.
right now.
I'll take Ravens, KC.
Let me explain something.
Take KC.
Ravens. The Ravens. Go ahead. Oh,
I'm not saying how.
okay. So let me explain something to you.
Yeah, Texans.
Take that Texas.
A toenail would have had the Ravens in the game with KC, right? That toenail standing on his toe was out of line. That would have tied the game. They would have went for 2. It doesn't matter. KC won the game. KC, I still, you know what I mean? That's that dude. Barring injury, they the best team in the league. But that's how the Ravens lost. And they lost to the Raiders. They was up by 10 points in the fourth quarter. Man, it was just dumb. It was dumb.
You running with me with the
It was
Raiders?
dumb. It was
You running
dumb. It
with
was
the Raiders,
stupid.
man?
It was stupid.
You-
But
you
I blame
running
that. I
with the
blame that
Raiders?
on Harbaugh, yo. But at the end of the day,
Lamar should have won that game.
You
Yeah.
hold your hold on. Now, I know you like both teams, right? But the battle of the Beltway this week, they holding their breath this week. Man, where you at? Listen, you holding your breath. You holding your breath now.
dog, I'm not holding my breath because it's win or lose. I'm gonna be happy.
Because he don't know if he
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Atlanta
Dog,
or Ravens.
don't do that
He
on
don't
camera
know.
because I feel this. I do feel.
Nah,
exactly what
they
he's
better
saying.
not give it to Antonio
He
Pierce.
gonna be
that
tailgating. He gonna
They
keep
better not give
changing
it
his
to
I don't
Where
know.
you
I
at?
don't know what to
They
do.
better not
Huh?
give it to Antonio.
Oh.
They better not give it to Antonio.
Yeah.
She's in the comments.
She need to be on the.
She driving and commenting.
She coming. Listen.
So to
Hold
keep
on,
eyes
hold
on the
We're
road.
gonna reel this back. We're gonna run this back. Hold on. I'm not saying in the long run, as the season progresses, the Ravens may end up being better than them. They're not better than them.
Dog, right now, if the Ravens played Minnesota, I think the Ravens will beat them.
If
Yeah,
they give them the game of their life,
I think they'll beat them.
Lord, show me.
I think they'll beat them right now. Derrick Henry
You
just
love
came into his
Minnesota so
own in
much,
the
man.
next 2 games.
Why you love Minnesota so much?
But
Explain
and
that.
I love Minnesota defense.
But then
But
you only pick them to win 12 games though. You got them
Hard to
going
win
7
12.
and 5.
It's hard to win 12 games in
But
this
you got them
season.
going 7.
Would you put
and 5
Kansas City
the
over?
way.
Yes,
you'll put Kansas City over.
I can't see it over everybody.
Okay, so the Ravens is right there toe and toe with them, but you won't
They
put
toe-
Brady
They toe and toe.
with
They toe and toe how?
with Kansas
How?
City.
How they toe and how? They beat you every time they see you. How's it toe
They
and
don't
toe?
beat
The way
you,
you
making it
talking
seem like they
about
beat you
them
every
down
time. No,
the
they don't.
schedule.
They don't, and people be saying
Sound
like
like
they
they
put them out of the playoffs. They don't put them out of the playoffs. all
Sound
the
like they
time.
should be
They be out
15
the
and 2 the way you
Hold
talk.
on. You hold on, cuz. You don't got a good record against them.
I understand that. I understand that.
I mean, some
understand.
teams just like I'm a Cowboy fan. The
I understand
49ers
that.
got
Well, we was
out.
at that game. You saw the eye test. I mean, they had a horrible game and they played the game of their life and they beat them boys. That wasn't no drag out. The Ravens had one of the most horrible game plans and plays of.
You was killers all year.
But
You supposed to do that.
me and you would stop beside each other.
sat-
We did the
was-
comments.
We was
We
live.
were talking to each
We
other during the
was
game. You
live
know that.
at the game.
But I'm not gonna get it because it's not about the Ravens right now. But I think Ravens will beat Minnesota right now. And I like Minnesota. I like them.
It's possible.
So don't just say, yeah, Kansas City will do it, and then the Ravens like gonna have a hard time. The Ravens will can beat Minnesota.
The Kansas City gonna have a hard time, but I just
Okay. So we on the touche. There go your boy right there. Why you talking about?
and y'all think about and
Look,
and
there go
look,
your
hold
boy,
on,
oh.
hold on. A lot of people didn't think about it. And let's remember this though, bro. You know TJ Hawkinson coming back.
Yeah, he comes back. That's gonna be different, but
Stay hurt.
he get hurt too much, man. Aaron Jones just got hurt, dog. Aaron Jones is
Why you got him only winning 12?
Aaron
I've
Jones
won
hurt.
12 games in this league.
Aaron Jones hurt. Detroit you think Detroit, they gonna run up Detroit all right now. They legit. They are not beating Detroit in Detroit. And the Chicago gonna split with them. I done said it before. I love Jaden Daniels, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Caleb gonna have a better. I'm saying it. Listen,
Catch hell.
I'm about to catch it, but I think Caleb gonna have a better career
Wow.
than Jaden. It's not taking nothing from Jaden. I think because he's more durable, and I think he's gonna have a better career. I'm not saying that Jaden ain't that guy. That's not what I'm saying.
I see a lot of Commander fans in the chat. All right. What y'all want? Somebody said you insane.
Yeah, I welcome all the smoke. Give me the views. I want the smoke. Now look, come on. I want Jaden to have a better career.
And you did say, now listen, to his defense, he did say
Jaden, what did I say in the
beginning? Was going to be the rookie of the year.
I told you that before the season started. I said it, and you thought I was tripping. I said Jaden's going to be the rookie of the year, but I think Caleb is going to have a better career. I think he's going to last longer. And it's not against Jaden. It's about the organization.
He said, Chuck said you are definitely, he said you're definitely
what?
A Ravens fan.
Chuck, you can't count. You were supposed to be here, so you don't count.
Man said on paper JD got it, but I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
I don't. That's
care.
My heart of heart.
I don't care.
Caleb's gonna have a better career.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I know right now he's the rookie of the year, and we'll see how it pans out. But who have a better career, I don't care.
Jaden got way better coaching right now.
Right now, he got, but like I said, he have a better situation. Yeah, he does. His situation. He's set up for more success right now than Caleb.
I mean, Caleb got the personnel around him. He got the
definitely.
He said I got the best
coach.
Reset as far as an organization. What does that mean? You got the best reset as far as an organization.
But I just said that though.
What does that mean?
I mean, basically everything is fresh, so everything is up in the air. They have more. It's more conducive right now for Jaden.
Running the East right now. Y'all the number one team in the East. Nobody's arguing that. And y'all should be. Y'all got a good shot at winning the division. I think it's gonna come down to y'all in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and Caleb gonna have some tough games, boy.
But I think he'll have a better career.
Green Bay.
He'll have a better career. He's more
Chuck,
durable.
You can call in, and I can let you speak.
Call in, Chuck. We want to talk, Chuck.
You can call in and call my.
Where you at? We not ducking nothing. We welcome all smoke. We chimneys in here.
Own a new front office, new coaching staff, new QB.
Yeah, definitely.
The Bears should have got a new coach.
But that's what I was saying. And people thinking I'm crazy for saying that, but it's like Jaden is set up to be more successful right now than Caleb.
And I love the way they.
So somebody say, is it too far of a reach to say y'all gonna beat Baltimore? Nah, my number. Call my number.
Call the phone. Put him on speakerphone. We doing this. We plug you in the jack. It's a speakerphone thing.
Nah, it's not a stretch to say y'all gonna beat Baltimore. To be honest with you,
they could probably beat Baltimore.
Some people y'all might on a lot of people's joint. You might be favored.
But the Commanders they can't play from behind. They can't play from behind. Not with Baltimore. They cannot play from behind because they got similar styles. At Baltimore,
Lamar got to come out. He got to come out throwing, man, because they're gonna be up there. They're gonna be trying to stop Henry.
Dog, it's hard in that stadium. And that stadium is electric, dog. It's hard.
Man, they're gonna be geared up to stop Henry.
Oh,
they're gonna have to let Lamar sling that.
Yeah.
On the line, we got Chuck.
Chuck, where you at, Chuck?
He want to speak the
speakerphone.
Go ahead.
Speak to me, Chuck. What's up, Chuck? What's up? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That same energy come Sunday, because I know you're gonna be sitting in the end zone at the Ravens game, because I know you got them good seats out there in Baltimore, bro. But hey, Brazil, to say Caleb gonna have a better career than Jaden, I got to disagree with you, bro.
And tell me why. Tell me why, Chuck.
Why we deciding careers in 5 games?
No, wait a minute. Let him get it.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you're going out the deep end and you just looking at Jaden for his running ability, and you forgetting the fact that over the past 5 games, bro, he ain't really relying on his legs.
Yeah.
He only using his legs when he got to. Youngin can sling that pill, man. And he's standing back there in the pocket. He not just relying on the rollout. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
them RG3 days is over, bruh.
Okay.
You will always hear me religiously say the Commanders, Redskins, whatever you want to call them, bro, have always had their best success when we are running the football.
Running.
And
Okay.
every single game, we've been over 100 yards rushing.
Okay. So listen.
You can't just say that's to say Caleb gonna have a better career is reducing him to just his legs, bro. And you gotta. I just feel like he's a better passer than what people are giving him credit for.
Okay.
I won't lie to you. I think it's a couple throws that he done overshot just because he's still getting used to the NFL game speed, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
A couple throws he can take back. The tight end up the same.
Hey. Listen, this ain't no Commander show.
Yo, wait a minute. Let him get it off, though.
Got 300 yards rushing.
Let me cook, man.
Let him cook. He cooking.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He is running.
a couple throws he done missed that I know my man can take back. But I'm encouraged because as a real fan, bro, I done seen us lose for years and years and years.
Man, we ain't got time for no sob story.
Hey, K, cut it out, man. Cut it
Listen,
out.
man.
Y'all been getting it done by the skin of y'all teeth these last couple of games. Go sit down somewhere.
The skin of our teeth.
Wait a minute. We not gonna get into that. We gonna get Chuck. This me you talking to. Let me can I address that comment I made real quick for you? Okay. Listen, Jaden Daniels was my favorite quarterback coming out of college. My partners on the Next and Flex Sports Podcast is here right now, and I said that. My thing was Jaden is his size and his durability. Right now, they've been protecting him. He's been doing pretty good. And he can slide, something that some other people that couldn't do. And I'm afraid that he can't. I'm afraid that it's different when you're 170 pounds and a 300-pound lineman hit you. Now, I'm not taking it from him. I think Jaden going to get Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to be one of the best quarterbacks that the league have seen in a long time. Now, in the long run, I still feel, Mia, don't do it, that Caleb will have a better career. Now, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm just saying I think so. I think Jaden was put in a better situation for himself right now to succeed. Caleb hasn't been. That's not taking nothing from Jaden. Jaden is electric. Jaden is that guy. Right now, he got you smelling. He got me smelling what he cooking. I just think Caleb will have a better career. They could both have Hall of Fame careers.
Shock you with this stat right here.
Huh?
About to shock you with this stat. Brian Robinson lead the team, 325 rushing yards. Jaden Daniels got 300. Robinson only got him by 25 yards on rushing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I want to address this too since we're on the topic, but I got a minute with you, sir. I'm going to tell you the truth. I think we're going to see a real good game in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you when you said we can't afford to get behind, but I will tell you this. If we neutralize Derrick Henry,
Ooh, that's a lot.
which is a tall task.
That's a large task.
It's a tall task. But I think if we manage to do that, I think we could beat Baltimore.
So give me.
Bengals pretty much had them neutralized to that.
Yeah, they did, and they did. Well, give me three ways. The Commanders, and I'm not gonna take over his show. This is his show. Give me 3 ways. Three different ways the Commanders can beat Baltimore. What would they have to do? Give me 3 things they would have to do.
Starts with us playing our style of football and running the football because you're going to have to rush your defense because you know what's coming on that other side on the offensive end.
Somebody said Mariota's going to be the quarterback by the end of the year.
Hey, listen. This is not, listen, no disrespect. Now, my brother, I appreciate you calling in and giving all this, but I'm gonna have to, put a cap on this. This is not a Washington Commander show.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's all good, man.
Now, you my brother. You my brother. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. I gave you your minutes, man. I gave you your minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going back to the artist.
My God.
Hey, K, man, do you real quick before I dip out? You think y'all gonna make a move to get Devontae?
Kick rocks.
No. You going to the Jets or the Saints?
Kick rocks. We don't do stuff like that.
Ravens #1 total yards, Commanders 4th.
He said, go Giants. Get out of here.
Good game.
He got a firecracker.
Now,
Keep
keep it PG. Keep it PG.
Introduce.
And we got another host on the table. You know what? I'm gonna let her introduce herself because this is good.
How y'all doing? Mia was here, 5 underscores. The You Weren't There podcast is out. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all follow that. We ain't gonna get into that today, you know what I'm saying? But second best sports show in the house.
Wow. The second best sports show in the house.
You might have something to say
Hold
about
on
that.
though. Who's first?
What?
It's 3 sports shows in the house. So you said second.
I
So
know
you
what I-
clearly bumped one of us.
I know what I said.
Look what you look over there. Look over
Who you-
Clearly my show's better than O's. Come on now.
Oh!
Have you been watching? Come on, bro. It's not even close.
All right, so listen, y'all. For those that
You
don't,
Marcus Mariota, nigga.
ooh,
Okay.
listen. But look, for those that don't know, we got 3 shows in there. And that You Weren't There podcast is not just sports. They do a lot of
Lifestyle.
other things. But you also got the Next to Flex podcast. They do a sports show, and then of course y'all
A distant third.
chilling, y'all chilling here with the Let's Talk Sports Show. I ain't in competition with nobody.
That's on me.
I don't know what they're
there.
doing.
Best graphics,
I ain't into none of that. But what y'all want to talk about?
Can't win them all.
Okay, because we did a whole
We ain't talk about boxing yet?
we did a whole presentation. Oh, you know what? Let's go to boxing. I wanted to go to the WNBA, but let's talk about boxing. DMV, why I got y'all. Watch the comment section. Watch this. It's been announced that December 14th, Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting Lamont Roach. Now, my question is, we got Baltimore versus DC,
Mhm.
but they fighting in Houston.
Mm,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. But I mean, he did already fight at home. So
but you're fighting somebody from here.
I get that. I think Devontae's point is like he wants to be in every major arena. So I obviously thought that they should have fought at either Royal Farms or at
Nobody fighting Royal Farm. They should have brought it back to DC.
they should have. I mean, at minimum, it should have been at Capital One. But I think I understand Devontae's perspective as far as like I want to be the biggest boxer in the world, the biggest act, the most important, and that starts with kind of like spreading the wealth as far as like attacking every big arena and proving that you can sell them all out.
He said, but we don't have any venues. Then bring it to Capital One.
Bring it to Capital One.
Then bring it to Capital One.
Definitely could have brought it to Capital One. And I don't understand why they didn't, but I do get that like he wants to prove that he can sell out any arena. And
Why
I think
Houston?
he's already proven that he
Way
can sell it
bigger
out at
market.
home. So
I mean, at least take it to the Barclays or something, man.
I think Houston is just about like
Houston
large
is lit.
black population.
Houston
It's
is lit.
super lit.
Houston
It's
is lit.
like a lot of the people that are going to that fight are probably going to be under 45. I think it's a market.
Man, don't get it twisted. I got a lot of bros in the boxing world that we cool with in Houston. No shot to y'all. Nothing but love. Coach Ron, my man.
We love Houston. We love
know,
Houston. Houston
OSOS
is litty.
podcast.
I think he
I'm
just
not
want to
coming
prove
for
he
y'all.
can sell them all out.
No, I'm not messing. I'm not even Jay Prince. I'm cool with Jay. No problem. But we could have had a home game.
I definitely think it should have been home. I don't disagree with you at all. But I get his desire to want to prove he could sell out any crowd in any city.
Now I'm not gonna make a prediction on the fight.
You're not.
Not yet.
You not?
No, because
Is this a disappointment? When he's supposed to fight? What's the Ukrainian Vasily?
Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Loma backed out
That's
that
who we
fight,
wanted him
though.
to fight, right?
But that's not Loma backed out that fight. That's not on Tank.
But that's what we wanted to see, right?
Yeah, I would have liked to see Loma. I would have liked to see Shakur. I would love to
Why
see
they ain't fighting?
Devin get his
So
ass
who
whooped
backed
so we
out?
can stop talking about him.
Who backed out of that?
Loma backed out of that. He said he didn't want to fight again this year. And we all knew that Frank Martin was a tune-up fight. So he was going to have to fight somebody again. So you saying that you don't want to fight the rest of the year, you know what the fuck that. I'm sorry. You know what that means. Sorry, guys. We
So
curse on my
Roach-
show.
I mean, roach
Potty
going
mouth,
up.
sorry. But I mean, truly, like,
All right, real quick.
that's
though.
Loma fault.
Now listen, I will listen. Boxing the DC, and all my other groups. We will have an all boxing show tomorrow. Y'all know I'm coming for you today, but today I got to get into the NFL and we got to get into that WNBA. We got to get into all of that. But what nugget I'm giving you, this weekend here in the DMV at Bowie State University, a boxing card is here, headlined by Greg Sharpshooter Outlaw. So those in the DMV section, the DMV area, please go over to Bowie State this Friday and get y'all a nice fight card. It's gonna be a nice crowd. Y'all go in there and support.
I'm gonna be there. Make sure y'all pull up and say hi.
Also, just as y'all know, all my guys, the Russell brothers, they will be back in the ring soon. They over there working, cooking up in the kitchen. Shout out to all of them, Gary, Twan, Antonio, and the crew. They will be back soon. But we're gonna get on this WNBA real quick. So, as we saw yesterday, the New York Liberty eliminated the Las Vegas Aces.
Yep.
And it set social media ablaze. And the number one thing, before we get first, is congratulations to Stewie, Sabrina, and all of them. Congratulations to them. We'll get to them in a minute. But right now, the biggest fuss is this loss tarnish or do anything to Aja's legacy?
No.
Since she was unanimous and didn't get to the final?
No.
Because they're making the biggest deal out of it.
Jordan lost to Penny and Shaq. Does that discredit? I'm just saying, like, how does that discredit like an entire career, everybody loses?
Yeah, I don't think it tarnishes her.
Yeah, I don't think it.
This is what I want to know. Why is the WNBA why are they putting these games up against the NFL? Why would they do that?
I thought that was a bad idea.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. In terms of
because I wanted to watch it, but I couldn't.
I was switching back and forth.
I wanted to watch it.
No. I will show you my setup. I'm watching everything.
Yeah, I couldn't watch all
listen,
that.
I've been with women's basketball since Cheryl Miller.
Yeah, I agree.
Since Cheryl Miller, Cheryl Swoops. I've been through all the years.
That's the real GOAT, Cheryl Miller, by the way.
Yeah,
for sure.
Now I got away from it for a little while because it kind of was like teetering a little bit.
She been working with Caitlyn too. A little side note.
The Aces bought me back. Aces bought me back. The Aces.
She been in the gym with Cheryl. I already seen it.
Yeah. The Aces bought me back, and then the whole rookie thing that went on this shit that bought me back.
Mm-hmm.
Rookie thing.
Yeah, it brought me back. I ain't trying to diminish that, but I ain't trying to spend no time on that right now. I'm just strictly want to talk about
Fair
the
enough.
playoffs right now.
Fair enough.
Playoffs right now, because tomorrow, it's a well of a game coming on tomorrow.
Who you got?
Connecticut and Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Connecticut win it all, man.
I like Connecticut.
I like Connecticut too.
Anybody but New York. And I love you, Stewie. I do love you, Stewie. I love you, Sabrina.
Why anybody but New York?
Because they rub me the wrong way this year. But I do love Sabrina and Stewie and all that. But
Stewie, the truth.
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna lie to you.
I love Stewie.
I would love for Connecticut.
Nasty,
if Connecticut will rough ride their way to pull this thing off,
I like Connecticut, and I'm picking Connecticut. But if the Liberty won, that wouldn't bother me.
It bothered me.
I can see the Liberty winning.
That wouldn't shock me at all.
Now feet, because Fee's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
The Fee Chicago, she's a monster. If they make it, they can bang with anybody.
And the Liberty got a bench.
But see, these two teams can see what's hurting the Aces is this. I don't know why they didn't address it. Other than Asia, you don't really have a big. Yeah, Alicia Clark is not a real big.
Agree.
And neither is
Kia Stokes.
They too little.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They can't stay in front of nobody.
But you got to give people time to evolve, right? Like, she's 35 years old. I'm just saying, like, the league, the NBA had to evolve in terms of like learning how to defend the crossover with AI, right? Like, he changed the defensive strategy of the league, and then Steph changed the defensive strategy of like an outside shot, and then Dame. Like, I think you got to give a league time to evolve.
The league 28 years old.
I mean,
on that,
but every era has like an evolution that's required.
Yeah.
Right? The way Steph's era looks is not the way that Jordan's era looks, which is not the way that Kuzie's era look. You know,
the talent and the skills go up. Yeah, they got to.
You got to give you. The league has to evolve.
They need more teams, which I'm glad they're starting to do.
They got like 2.
They need to play more games, and they need to run this thing. But how do they get the views? Because if you don't do it
show all of Caitlin's games. That was a big problem this year.
No, they
Is
did.
not
You
showing the
scheduling,
right
you
games.
talking about
They showed
scheduling,
them.
though, right?
I'm talking about, but
Now they started showing her games like after.
no, they showed
like,
all the games. Yeah,
No,
they showed all the
no,
games.
they did not show all her games. The first
They
game
show
against
all
her
of
and up against her and Angel, it wasn't on TV. They started showing those games after the Angel Caitlin game got 1 million views
Yeah.
from somebody on TikTok. They didn't have a choice, but they didn't have the sense of mind to say, you know what, 2 biggest college players, maybe we should put that on television. Somebody on TikTok did that for them.
Yeah, they do got to play more games.
But
and-
You gotta play the games people
if
want to
they don't
see.
if they don't run the season during the time they're doing it now, do you want them? Do you think they can bump up against the NBA?
No,
no, you don't do that.
no.
So
Don't do
so you
that.
could, so either way you look at it, if you don't do it during the NFL season, because they catching the end of the NFL season,
Right.
Yeah, but when they start, like Memorial Day, right?
they start like April, May, something like that.
April. Yeah.
So right before the
They
NBA
need to start
league.
right
so,
when the
so
NBA
either way, so
Oh,
they catch. Dang, they catch the NBA finals in the beginning of the NFL. They
Yeah.
do got to.
It's
Y'all got to
tough.
fix that.
It's
They gotta
tough.
fix that.
The schedule is tough.
They do got to fix that.
But at the same time, I think like
Yeah.
there are some NBA games I could miss. There are NFL
All right.
games I could miss.
All right, let me address the elephant in the room. Let me address the elephant in the room. Women, y'all got to support.
For sure.
That's y'all biggest problem.
That's the biggest issue.
Women, y'all got to support your own stuff.
And I think the women that are supporting,
The same way y'all can.
it's really more of a Caitlyn thing.
No, but what I'm saying is the way the same way y'all can support Real Housewives or whatever, or Love and Hip
Love
Hop
and
or
hip-hop
whatever,
and all that nonsense.
y'all can get behind the WNBA, and then we're gonna leave it there.
I agree.
Now,
We gotta support ourselves. We gotta support
it-
our own. That's crazy.
I'm
not
gonna go
to.
around the room. Is it a hot topic that you want to address? Anything
WNBA.
or anything?
Oh, I thought you was gonna talk about the Aces, man.
I want to talk about boxing. You talking about DeMar?
Oh, he want to talk about the Aces.
I know. I thought we was on WNBA.
Hold on. We're gonna stay with the WNBA.
Okay.
What you want to talk about the Aces?
Well, you was talking about they need to get bigger. What's Plum? She a free agent.
Yes.
There ain't no way they.
It's
bring
a
her back.
lot of free agents
wouldn't it?
coming up for sure.
They want to make the team better. How they gonna bring her back?
How can they not?
How can they not?
But they more than likely going to lose Alicia Clark.
Mm-hmm.
They're more than likely going to lose Tiffany Hayes
Mm-hmm.
and maybe Kelsey Plum. But if you
Mhm.
go from there, right? Which
What about the cap? They can't give her.
she
But
might,
it's a lot of. It's like five. It's like 5 big free agents
But-
coming. 5 or 6
but here's
big,
the
big
thing.
free
Here's the
agents
thing.
this
Here's
year.
the thing, though. But here's the thing. Or let's say they did lose Kelsey Plum.
Mhm.
It's a major loss. But check it out, though. Let's say you did lose Kelsey Plum. All you really need to do is capture a athletic big. You don't even got to have a great big. You just need somebody that know how to get rebound.
Like Aaliyah.
They can't get Aaliyah Boss.
No, I'm just saying like Aaliyah. Like as
Yeah,
far as style.
I mean, you can't just grab that off the street.
Yes, you can. It's a lot of bigs in the WNBA.
Well,
It's
as
a lot
far
of
as free
bigs.
agents,
It's
you
a lot of
got
bigs. Go ahead.
Breonna Stewart, Kelsey Mitchell,
Breonna Stewart.
Sabali, Carrington, who was like not necessarily all that
Deja
big,
Dare,
but
free agent.
she a free agent to shit.
Mm.
Kennedy Carter. So maybe you can't add size, but maybe you can add toughness, which I think is a factor when you
Keep
talk
going.
about
Go
women.
start from that list again.
So-
Breonna Stewart ain't going nowhere.
Breonna
That's Breonna
Stewart,
Stewart.
Kelsey Mitchell,
Kelsey Mitchell ain't going nowhere.
Sabali, Dejanay Carrington, Kennedy Carter, and Kelsey Plum. I think you could add some toughness if you
I
can't
would- I
add
ain't gonna lie,
size.
but see, I would love for Dejanay. I think Dejanay stays home.
She might, but I think
Dejanay-
I think if I'm the Aces, I'm looking in that direction.
Bonner 37 years
Add some
old, man.
toughness.
Bonner is 37 years old, man.
DeWanna.
DeWanna is 37 years old.
She
man.
like 110 pounds, 140 pounds.
Now,
She is 6'4", though. 6'3", 6'4".
Exactly. She's 6'4".
now, like I said, I just want to see the Aces get a big. I don't care who the big is. It could be just a regular big.
Yeah.
That's somebody that's a grunt.
Asia
Maybe the
doing
draft.
everything.
You know, they just need a grunt,
Maybe the draft.
and then they be right back popping. Even if they lose Kelsey,
They don't have a draft pick.
'cause-
Then they
'cause-
lose their number one.
because Jackie.
Shit, they did.
That don't matter because Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum basically play the same position.
Yeah, yeah.
See what I'm saying? She be running with she be out there, John, with two point guards and 2 shooting guards and a center. and then wonder why New York bullying them.
This is a couple NBA teams like that.
That's how she put up them numbers. Bro.
Wasn't that the Knicks?
Because you think about it, you got Breonna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Phoebus is 6'4".
That's true. But it's NBA teams like that, and they still get the Knicks. I mean, that was basically the Knicks.
Oh, Nurse. I like Nurse. I like Nurse.
Yeah.
I like Nurse. Like I said, you know what? It's Brittany Griner. What Brittany Griner? Send Brittany out with that joint. They be cheating, wouldn't
She
they?
ain't going nowhere.
And they Donna Trout's about to retire.
True.
So you think if they get Brittany,
They're gonna make Taraji retire.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't even
Sick of her.
think she ain't said nothing about retiring. Everybody,
nah,
keeps
she
saying it.
retired. She gone, man.
She hasn't said anything
She
about
gone.
it.
She said something though, like when she was doing the speech where her son jumped on her back, and she was like, "What?" Like she said something.
Swifties are
like,
in the building.
If this is my last season, that's kind of how she's been doing. I can't stand Travis Kelce. I
hell she
can't
got on,
stand
man?
Taylor Swift.
Whoa,
and I can't
what's that
stand
about?
the
What
attention
she
that
got
they
on?
get.
Why?
I hate this couple.
Why?
I hate this team.
Why?
I hate this quarterback. This country.
The
This
quarterback?
country corny coon quarterback.
Uh-oh.
I
Whoa,
hate
calm down.
everything about this team. I hate his haircut. I hate his
The haircut is
mustache,
trash. The
and
haircut
he's
is
been
trash.
trash all year.
How about his wife?
The haircut is trash. Now you
She's
can go on this. Hold on, we can calm down. We're not gonna do this. Let me ask you something. Listen.
She a Republican.
Why you hate Travis Kelce?
What's he done this year?
You don't have to do nothing.
You don't have to do
You
nothing
don't have
ever
to do
again.
nothing.
Is that how football
That's
works?
interesting.
Is that how football works?
That is interesting.
You get to
don't
live
have
on
do
what you
nothing.
did last season, because I always thought that
can't believe you
football,
said that.
you was only as good as your last game,
everybody in this
not
room.
your last
Hey,
season.
Bizel, anybody in this room? If Travis Kelce get hurt tonight, never play another down, is he a first ballot Hall or no? Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Say
He
it.
won 4 Super Bowls. So yeah.
Yeah, but we
Is he a
talking about-
first ballot Hall of Famer?
But to say he don't have to do nothing, that's crazy.
Yeah, to say
He
him.
home already.
Well, then retire.
I'm
If you don't got to do nothing else, then you need to retire.
I mean, but when you say something like, "What's he doing this shit?" Like he has to prove himself.
He do. Everybody got to prove themselves every year, no exceptions. What are you talking about?
Okay,
He got 15
That's the job.
no,
the
but-
job is proving yourself every year.
he
You
got
getting on my
15
nerves.
catches. Dude.
Getting on my nerves. This is
but
ridiculous.
see, y'all gotta understand something. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Let me do it. Let me drop a nugget for you. When you get to where he at in his career, right?
That's the problem.
Watch this. I got 3 chips. My lady a billionaire.
That sounds very gold digger.
This is some old man stuff.
Very-
Hey, listen, I'm just being truthful.
Very
This-
gold
This is
digger.
reality.
Well,
Regardless if you like it.
retire.
Look,
Yeah, if that's how it is.
I got podcasts everywhere.
Then retire.
Watch this. But
You ain't
but
thinking
this,
about
but
football.
everybody that's talking this mess about y'all falling for the okie doke. Because guess what's gonna happen?
What?
He gonna play like this all year long,
And then show up in the playoffs.
and then the playoffs come on. He gonna ball out.
Okay, well, you
He
better
gonna
hope so.
ball out,
That's
and
what
they
you
gonna
hope.
do this, and they gonna do this.
You better hope so.
Yeah.
So you definitely think
Better.
the Chiefs getting another ring this year?
If nothing else changes in this league, they 3-peating.
4 p.m.
They 3-peating. That man get that, and then once he then what you gonna say? Next year he only got 5 yards in this game.
Okay.
Nobody care about that.
He gonna have to show me that,
Don't care about that.
because I don't think that the Chiefs. I think they will go back to the Super Bowl, but when? I don't think so.
Oh, let's talk about it. Who's in the way?
Way to go.
Who's in the way? Who's in the way?
Ravens always in the way.
Ravens in the way.
Ravens always in the way.
They in the way.
They always in the way.
They in the way.
Possible
That's-
Super Bowl team.
Who can stop the Chiefs from 3-peat?
The Ravens. Yeah.
That's not-
I said what I said.
You don't believe it yourself.
Stop playing.
I'm not hating on Baltimore. Listen, but did he do it though? We iffing? Are we iffing?
A rookie.
We iffing? We don't
A
if
rookie
in
who been
football.
showing off all year.
We don't if in football.
That's
If
true.
he don't fumble, he fumble.
You know your heart's a heart. Come on, man. Stop playing.
I was voting for them.
That's what you
Kinda.
took off your ticket.
Kinda.
What is kinda?
I was voting for them because everybody know Patrick Mahomes is my guy. That's my guy.
Can't stand him.
I'm a Cowboy fan, but everybody know I love.
I can't stand him, but it's not his talent. I don't like you.
Chiefs are beating the Ravens, bro. Nobody
I hate
comes
you
up
personally.
with a better playing plan than Steve Spagnuolo.
You know what, Chuck? We about to bang.
I'm about to say, Chuck, I'm over you.
Yeah, we about to bang.
I'm good on it.
We gonna put Mia on you. She about
You my homie, but you wildin'.
Wow, go ahead. Mia gonna get you.
Now he out here stamping Spagnola and whatnot.
Bring yourself on down to the You Weren't There podcast, baby. Better men have tried and failed.
I ain't know you love Kelsey like that, man.
Yeah, that's
wait,
crazy.
He your best tight. The
best
goat.
tight
He
end
the
ever?
goat.
Is he the best tight end ever?
No,
Okay.
he's
Oh,
not the
okay.
best tight end ever.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're on the same page about the fact that that's not true.
No, he's not the best tight end ever.
Okay.
Kelsey or Gronk?
Who you go?
Kelsey or Gronk?
Yeah.
Give me Kelsey.
What?
I'll take Gronk over Kelsey.
Nah, I'm taking Gronk. You tripping.
Gonzalez.
I
Kelsey,
take
or Gronk?
Gonzalez.
Come on.
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez is the GOAT.
Gonzalez, for sure.
And Gronk is behind that. Kelsey is after Gronk.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on. What we doing with this Gronk stuff? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Everybody, excuse me.
He was amazing on two
Excuse you.
different teams.
Don't get me wrong. With the same quarterback. Listen, don't get me wrong.
It's not his fault. He just played.
Listen to
That's
me.
not
It's
his
not.
fault.
Listen to me. It's not.
He performed. Because guess what? Travis wouldn't be good if you take him off that Patrick Mahomes
I
offense.
had the same
Are
quarterback.
you nuts?
He gonna be average as I don't know what.
He's
You
average?
tripping. You
He's
tripping.
average?
He
How you
average
gonna
without
say
Patty.
that how you gonna say that about Gronk and not?
Exactly. How can you say that Gronk was only good because of Brady and
Gotta
not
fly that
think
Kelsey.
that Travis
Hold on, hold on, that's
is
not
gonna
what I
be good
said.
without
That's
Pat?
not what I said. You said you no. Hold on. Watch this. No, wait a minute. I did not say that, but you tried to sneak that in. You said with two different teams with the same quarterback.
With the same quarterback, yeah.
So we're gonna hold on. So we're gonna
Kelsey had the
wait.
same quarterback.
Wait. So we're gonna pretend like that like Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
So you don't think
and
Gronk?
Antonio Brown?
So you
was on
don't
that
think
team.
Gronk
We're
would have
gonna
been
act like they weren't on
Gronk
that
with
team.
Lamar?
Was they on the team?
Is that what you're telling me? That Gronk ain't Gronk if he'd have played with Lamar? Is that what we're saying?
That make it even harder for him to
Ew.
put numbers up.
Is that what you're saying? Wait a minute. Yes
let
or
me-
no?
let-
Is Gronk
Golly.
with Lamar?
Gronk is Gronk wherever you go.
Okay, then what are you talking about?
I don't do that.
What I'm saying is, if Gronk is Gronk everywhere he go, that is not true of Travis Kelce. If you put Travis Kelce on the Bengals, he's nothing.
He's killing.
You put Travis Kelce on the Bengals and they still won in whatever.
You put Travis Kelce on the Bengals, they're going to the Super Bowl.
You are
in the
insane.
bowl.
All right, he been drinking.
You in the bowl.
He been drinking.
So you telling me if Travis Kelce started with the Bengals and was out there with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and all them, and they played against the Chiefs, they not going to the show?
No,
You lost your mind.
no. I'm telling you, put that same boy with Joe Cool and nothing
They going-
happens. I'm saying they
Joe-
still
Joe-
won and
Joe-
whatever.
Joe would have one of these.
You was out your mind.
Joe would have one of these.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
You listen. Your
Let's
hatred,
agree to disagree.
ma'am. Your haters showing.
That's true.
That boy.
I'm not denying that I hate them boys. I hate them boys. I hate them boys.
That boy is one of the best that ever done it. It's bottom line.
Yeah.
He is one of the
With
best that
Patrick
ever done it.
Mahomes as his quarterback.
Somebody saying
With
that.
Patrick Mahomes as his
He's better than-
quarterback, absolutely.
He is better than Gronk.
You are insane.
I ain't
I can't.
Here's
believe-
my thing.
I
It's not
can't
his fault.
believe
Wait a minute.
what I'm
It's
hearing.
not his fault that Gronk got hurt. It's not my fault you didn't play as many games as me. That's your problem. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
let's look at this.
No.
Let's look at this.
No.
I might
Gronk,
take
anytime
Gates.
Gronk healthy and step on a field, he is a difference
Might take
maker
Gates
and a
over him.
threat. Kelsey is not a threat this year.
Yeah, he ain't done that.
He is a decoy.
He got it in cruise control.
He already home. I don't need it no more.
I
I'm
just
here
feel
already.
like this idea that you can wait until the playoffs to be good.
I know
is
he ain't
crazy.
Gronk.
It's crazy.
Only thing Gronk do better. Hold. The only thing Gronk do better than him is truck bound.
If you don't think Gronk, imagine if Gronk had Mahomes throwing him.
You got Tom Brady.
Of course.
Hey,
but
think
I'm-
about it, man. Think about
What
it.
kind of no? Let me address.
You start talking about Taylor
Let me
Swift,
address him
man.
for a minute. What kind of crazy statement is that?
First of
If
all,
you got Mahomes,
first of all,
but you
you-
got Tom Brady, like that's a major step down.
No, because what I'm saying is if you put Gronk with Lamar, if you put Gronk with Jaden Daniels, he gonna be special out
He's
there.
special
You
with
put
whoever he-
Travis with Lamar or Jaden, he nobody.
That's
He
crazy.
nobody. You know who he is?
That's
He's
crazy work.
you know what? I
You know
ain't gonna
why?
say it.
You know what I'm saying?
But I tell y'all what,
Hold on,
y'all
hold on.
tune in and you weren't that
That's a good
podcast.
point.
We can cuss and talk trash on my show.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how you know that's cap because he was Travis Kelce with Alex Smith. That talked me. Now take that and rewind it back. He was Travis Kelce with Alex Smith. Now take that and rewind it
How
back.
many years ago was that?
Exactly. He was Travis Kelce with Alex Smith.
Let's see.
He was winning with Alex Smith. I think you could have put any tight end right there.
Oh my God! You just said it's only Patrick Mahomes. I just gave you an example. You didn't know he played with Alex Smith, did you?
It was a
Yeah,
long
of
time
course.
ago. He was a lot younger
I
than.
want to see his numbers though.
He was a lot
I want
younger
to see
than.
his numbers though.
Age is a big factor, and you know it. He was a lot younger than. That boy 40. Yeah,
I'm
that's
not.
crazy. That's
I'm not
crazy.
disrespecting Gronk.
You telling me that this head and shoulder model is better than Gronk is
What I'm
crazy.
saying is this. It's
Give me
not
Buzz
his
Cut
fault
all
Gronk
day.
got hurt.
Give me Navy Federal all day. I don't want ain't no way. I'm taking Gronk over Travis Kelce any era, any decade, any team.
Okay. He got more. He got the listen. They got the same amount of rings. They got the same amount of rings.
Kelsey got some nasty numbers, boy.
Thank you. They got the same amount of chips.
His numbers nasty.
They got the same amount of chips. And remember this. Tom Brady, when you remember when Gronk was out for the season, Tom Brady wouldn't be the chip without you.
That's true. So Patty not winning a chip without Kelsey?
Sure he will.
Okay.
Sure he will.
So then I'm just saying, like, you contradicting your own arguments. If
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Y'all said he would
if
be.
you saying, oh, well, Brady won a chip without
No,
Gronk.
what-
Okay,
what-
well, Pat could win a
what-
chip
what-
without
what-
Kelsey. If Kelsey got hurt today and never
No,
played
no,
football
you said-
again,
no,
he
no,
would
hold on,
still
stop,
be
stop.
equally as likely to win
You
one.
said the statement you made was he would not be Travis Kelsey without Pat Mahomes. He was him with Alex Smith.
All right.
Oh, when was Mahomes drafted?
Like Alex Smith wasn't Alex
Now,
Smith.
now,
Okay.
come on, they called him Check Down Charlie. They called him man Check Down Charlie. Now say they didn't used to call him.
They did used to
They used to call that
him
man
Charlie.
Check Down Charlie. Stop that, man.
Still. I'm standing on what I said. I don't care what you say.
But I think it's hilarious. The first he started hauling out Taylor Swift. That was the first thing.
Yeah.
It ain't even about football.
No,
It's
no,
not.
no, no, no. I did that.
But
to be funny. No, no,
to
no,
be
no, no,
fair
I-
to
I-
Taylor, she
I-
increased the ratings by like 10% every
Don't
game
start
they
that
show her.
Bama stuff,
That
Sean.
was the truth.
So check this out. Here,
2018.
let me can I explain something to y'all? Here's the all-time tight ends list for those that don't know.
Okay.
Now listen.
Wow.
You go Tony Gonzalez, all-time yards,
For sure.
Jason Witten, Antonio Gates,
Mhm.
Travis Kelsey.
Okay.
Now listen, he's only 400 yards behind Antonio Gates. And Antonio Gates played 70 more games than him.
He's how many yards behind?
400. And he played 70 more games.
Dang. That's
70 more games.
dang. All right.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
That's four,
Oh, I
that's
mean-
4 whole seasons, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know that.
Gates quarterback, Harbaugh, and
Drew Brees, buddy. Drew Brees. And what's the other one? Come on, what's my man? Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, Rivers.
Yeah, Drew Brees, boy.
Yeah.
okay.
I wish you would say that.
Okay.
But dang,
Drew Brees, that's anybody?
I ain't
Why
walking.
y'all saying these people names, man? Stop saying people like Travis, Sam Laporta and Travis Pride. Them boys ain't got nothing on no Kelsey.
Nah, they
Stop
don't.
that dumb stuff.
They don't. Why y'all bring them
Not
up?
right now. They can't.
no,
LaPorta,
you can't do that.
LaPorta
Nah.
gonna be okay. He having a slump right now, but no, you can't even mention him in the sentence with Travis Kelsey. Come on.
For sure. That was crazy. Who was that?
Come on,
McBride gonna be that guy too.
They not Travis Kelsey.
Not
Nah,
right now.
nah,
Right now.
McBride
Body
ain't gonna
of
be
work.
that guy.
Yeah, it's the body of work. It's the body of work. For sure.
But y'all, I
The Bowers might be.
What about he said Gates, man? I really like Gates.
Gates wasn't even drafted.
Gates had a decent situation, man.
He's a basketball player.
So I was about to say, don't start that war with me like Gates was over there on some desolate team, like he didn't have Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers. Don't start that. Don't start that. Don't start that Bama stuff,
I
y'all.
ain't come over here and lie. That's not true. I would never say that.
Listen, I know a lot of people mad at the boy, man, because of the Taylor Swift thing, man, but he's him.
Hated it.
He is him. He is him.
Well, I see when he get in the playoffs.
Well, he got.
He looking like he
15
used to be
He got
him.
15 catches so far.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
He looking like he used to be him.
But let me ask you a question. But listen, I told you what he's doing. He's saving himself for the offs.
Well, you need to grow up because that's
He's
not
saving
how.
himself for the offs.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
35.
They not gonna make the playoffs.
He 35.
35.
I ain't know Travis was that old.
You know what I'm saying? My man,
Maybe it's
35
he
years
acts so
old.
childish.
Gronk got what? Look, listen. Gronk
6'5", 250.
Gronk is a monster.
Yeah, big boy.
Listen to me. Gronk is a monster. But in terms of the game, forget what you like. In terms of the game, the only thing he did better than Travis is truck bammers.
Gronk was a hell of a blocker too.
So now we're going to blocking.
Talking about tight end. That's what they do.
We're going to block.
Just because
Talking about tight end.
just
That's
because Travis don't do it, don't mean you're not supposed to.
So now y'all found something.
I'm
So
just
y'all-
saying, it's part of the game.
So we found a hole in
You dug this hole.
said it.
You
So we got.
you
so-
dug this hole.
I ain't got no hole to dig. We done pulled up the numbers. I'm home. I'm already home. I'm solidified.
Still don't like you
Yeah,
Or your
I'm
girlfriend.
solidified.
or her outfits or her music.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, in terms of music, I'm not a fan. I'm not a. Listen, I'm not a.
You
I'm
not a
fan.
Swiftie?
No, I'm not a Swiftie.
So she came on. You
Because I'm being funny.
jumped out the
I was
seat.
being funny.
You said you jumped out your seat though.
did though.
Stop that Bama stuff.
He got excited.
No, I'm doing- everybody know.
You and his Dr. Umar. He liked them bunnies. For sure.
So what now we doing? We wish him to. What
For
you want
sure.
us to do?
Nah, Aaron was elite though.
Has that came out yet?
The show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Aaron,
He's
no,
definitely
Aaron
out.
Hernandez.
And I hate it. We could talk
Real?
about it
Not
if you
good?
want, but it's not because it's not good. I have a problem where they take seriously, because I felt like they did it with the Whitney Houston movie. I have a problem with biographical things about people of color where they make all of it about like one thing. So to me, the problem with the Aaron Hernandez show is they made everything about the fact that he was a closeted homosexual. So his performance on the field, he's pushing so hard because he's a closeted homosexual. The relationships he has with his family, he's not close to anybody because he's a closeted homosexual. All the things that happen with the violence in his career, that must have happened because he was a closeted homosexual. It's like, you know, he had one of the worst CTE cases that they've ever seen in football. That's not even, they haven't even brought that up. We're 5 episodes in. I don't like that. Don't make that man's entire career about something that he is not here to talk about or defend.
That's interesting.
And they did that with the Whitney Houston biography. They made the whole movie about her being a closeted lesbian and a drug addict. They talked about 7 #1 back-to-back hits for exactly 4 minutes in that film. I know because I watched it the other day. The timing. You make the biggest accolade in almost anybody's music career a 7-minute drill, and then you make a 2-hour film about the fact that she's a lesbian and had a drug problem. It's wrong.
I don't look at that stuff.
I don't like that Aaron Hernandez jump. The whole thing is about the fact that he's a closeted homosexual, and it's wrong because there was so much more to him than that, and he's never confirmed that. You can't just be making shows about this stuff that he's not here to discuss or defend.
That's true. Nowadays, listen, what I say about all sports, because people ask me about how you feel about certain things. I say, listen, though, now that we done let the weirdos in, through social media and everything we talk about, the weirdos. Listen,
Who's the weirdo?
Yeah, who's the weirdos?
Now that we done let the public into all of these forums,
Okay.
and in that forum
Good save, B.
comes a whole bunch of weirdos that say a bunch of left brand stuff.
That's
so
true.
Anything sells now.
That's
we got boxers that's not boxers selling out arenas now.
That's true.
Because the weirdos are here. People get on social media, 3 blind mice, see how they run, and they go viral.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, we the stupidest things go viral now.
That's true.
For real.
That's very true.
People like, oh, such and such is selling out arenas, and such
And
such.
the
So
more-
is the Hawk Tour girl. Well, what does that mean?
She got third highest rated podcast in the country.
Exactly. This is what we're dealing with now.
That dummy is smoking us.
You hear me? That's what we're doing now. For all of us that do podcasts, we should feel like trash. That somebody just
that dummy smoking us.
we out here,
It's
bro,
crazy.
we out here asking people to subscribe every week. Since I said that though, when you get a chance, please like and subscribe to the Let's Talk Sports Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. Everything is Let's Talk Sports, aka the Apostle. Same thing with the You Weren't There podcast.
You Weren't There podcast everywhere. Next to
But
Flex
see,
everywhere.
Next to Flex
Sports everywhere.
Like I say though, listen, we working hard out here to do this. This child walked through a parking lot and say Hawk Tour, and she's viral.
Yeah, but we know why.
I'm not gonna do that anymore. We're not gonna do that. No. What I'm saying is this. All I'm saying to y'all is this. Now that we done let the weirdos in.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we done let the weirdos in.
You've made your point. I see that.
You feel me?
I agree with that though. But I mean, is that really like a new concept? I think it's a much more widespread concept because the internet is everywhere, it's inescapable, and it's forever. But weren't there like crap journalists in the 70s and 80s writing bad articles about stars? Like, I mean, like, wasn't that happening with Raymond Lewis playing ball in Cali in the 80s, or Mike when he first started his career, or like I remember it was Doug Collins. Yeah. So Doug Collins, he was what, the #1 draft pick when he came out and got drafted by the 76ers, right? So I think Raymond Lewis, who was like the #1 high school player coming out of California, was his direct competition with the 76ers. They stopped letting the media in because Raymond was cooking Doug. I mean, there's always been a slant. There's always been nonsense with the process. It's bigger because the internet is so widespread, but there's always been bad journalism. I mean, that ain't new.
All right. All right.
You went way back.
You know, I love the game. That's the one. I don't know football like that, but I do know that.
Now, real quick, for those that's gonna tap in for the boxing show tomorrow, this week, this Saturday, the undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world, Arthur Beterbiev versus Dimitri Bivol.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And listen. Even if you're not a real boxing fan, this is a fight you want to see. Arthur Beterbiev knockout percentage. Everybody he fought, he's knocked out. But the guy he's fighting is the guy that did dust off Canelo a few years back. and he's a real good boxer. So it's definitely a fight worth watching. This was a fight card that Shakur Stevenson was supposed to be co-main event, but he broke his hand.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my man, Coach Ron. I hope that he has a healing thing. And again, if
You'll
you're
be
in
back
Aaron,
better than ever. We're gonna claim it right now.
you a Shakur fan?
I'm a boxing fan. And so it's hard to say that I'm not a Shakur fan because I think that he's a very skilled boxer. So I think if you like the sport, you kind of have to like his style, but he a sucker to me though.
Oh God.
Mm.
I'm sorry. He is a sucker.
So
He
you
know
just can't. You just can't.
it
blurt
ain't
that
like
out.
this new Shakur being all my stories.
You just
Everything
you
I
can't-
say, he know.
You can't blurt that out and not like. What do you mean?
I think he's soft.
No,
I think he's soft.
No.
I do.
no.
I think that he is a runner and a track star. I think he doesn't have a power punch. I think the things about Shakur are really obvious. It's not like he's not skilled. It's not like he's not smart. Like he doesn't have IQ. Like he's got all the tools except a punch. Boy couldn't hit the side of a barn. You
You
tripping?
can't do what now?
That boy could hit the side of a barn and
wait,
knock it
wait,
down.
wait,
Like
wait, wait.
he don't have no.
You saying he ain't got no punching power.
He don't got no punching power. No. And you cannot beat an elite fighter without it. There's no elite fighter that you mentioned right now that he could beat because he's not going to be able to like inflict enough pain. With the comparison is always Mayweather, but Mayweather could hit you and hurt you to back you up so that he could implement strategy. Shakur does not have enough power to implement strategy if you fight a power puncher. You think you be serious? You think that boy could beat Tank? He gonna go out there and get himself killed. Now that's a real problem. I think Shakur could die in the ring with Tank before he would beat him.
All right. Let me say this, y'all. Y'all know how I feel about all these guys. Nobody's knocking out Shakur. I'm gonna say it again.
Why?
Nobody.
Because he running the whole
knocking
fight.
out
And it's hard to
Shakur.
pinpoint your punches.
And he's great at defense. He's a great defensive fighter. Now, I'm not saying he can't lose because
He
like,
gonna lose.
watch this. Like I told everybody,
Yeah.
if he fights the way he been fighting against Tank and they get to the scorecards, they're not going to give him the fight.
Obviously.
And that's fine. But he's not going to get knocked out.
You don't think he could get knocked out? Why?
He's not going to let himself get knocked out. This
Because he be running the whole fight. Don't nobody want to see that for 12 rounds.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
It is not enough to be skilled. You
Like-
gotta sell some tickets, and ain't nobody buying that boy tickets. Because guess what?
Somebody-
The truth is
somebody bought-
that 80% of the fans, that's
somebody bought
I'm gonna tell you why.
somebody bought
80% of the fans
I
in
was
boxing,
there. I was there.
he sold that fight out that you saw?
Yeah, he was home. He was in New Jersey.
I don't count his jersey. Be serious. No offense. It's like saying I sold out Iowa. Ooh. Can you sell out New York? Can you sell out Vegas? Could you sell out Texas? No, you put him in Toyota Arena and the boy gonna flop. Might be 2
Hey,
rows in that junk filled up.
Do me a favor. Tell about that. Let my cousin in, please.
Okay. You don't know. Go ahead.
So what was that when they were talking about he was gonna commit suicide and all that?
Who you talking about, Shakur?
Yeah.
When was that? I ain't hear that.
He said like 10 years ago he was gonna commit suicide or something like that. I heard something about
Why?
it.
Because he's soft.
So I was watching something on Cam and Mace, they were talking about something and they said
They will be the ones to find that out.
Lopez was on there.
They will be the ones.
Lopez said
Oh, Tiafimo?
yeah, he said he didn't want to fight him because he said if he fight him, he might kill himself.
Oh,
That's
well,
how it came up.
that's
I don't know
crazy.
if that was true, if that was confirmed.
What's your thoughts on that, Oda? I'm real curious. Like when it comes to Shakur, what you think about that boy? For real.
I don't have I ain't in it like that to comment on it, man.
Fair enough.
Y'all see him?
I watch boxing from afar.
He said he over by the buses.
I wait till the big fight and then I watch it.
Okay. Yeah, no. That was honest.
You know,
And honestly, that's my point though. Because 80% of the people buying tickets to those events are you.
Yeah, I mean,
And
honestly,
don't nobody want to see that kid.
I need the heavyweights to come back, man. That's what I miss.
You like him because you're a fan of the sport, because you know the sport, you understand the sport. But 80% of the people buying tickets do not. And he is boring
that's what
to anybody who doesn't understand it. And guess what? Most people don't understand it. That might not be fair to him as an athlete, but it is the reality of the situation. Casual fans want superstars,
I'm
and a
definitely
superstar he will never be.
I'm definitely casual with this.
Who would never be? Say it again.
Shakur,
Yeah.
he ain't got it. You ain't gonna never be no star. You might as well go ahead and let it go.
Boss, you disagree?
What?
Shakur ain't no star.
He will be.
You think so? You
Mm-mm.
think Shakur gonna be a superstar?
I think you'd be
Yeah,
in
I'm definitely
delusion.
casual on that.
Honestly, I think it's
How's that?
delusional. You gotta be able to knock somebody out to be a star. And you might not be able to knock him out, but that's because he's running around the ring the whole time, which is what his last fight was. That's do you talk? You telling me that the dude not soft? Ain't this the same dude that said he was retiring from boxing because all the criticism he got for running around like a little girl for 12 rounds? That's the same guy you talking about? That he tough? He got heart? He ain't no sucker? You tripping? That boy soft as shaman. And he ain't never gonna be it. I hope you see this. And I'm gonna make sure I tag you because I know you be watching on my story. You ain't never gonna be it. Not ever. You ain't got it. Prove me wrong and knock somebody out. He ain't got it. It takes so much more to be a star than the things that he has, and he don't have none of the things. He corny. He the haircut need work. How you 25 and ain't Bob ain't stamped? Come on, man. Everything about this guy. Those are the things, though. We like to act like those things don't matter, but they do. The way these guys dress, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they carry themselves, all of those are superstar factors. Tank is a star. He walk in a room and you know he there. Shakur walk in a room at a boxing event. You might not even know the little dude in there.
That's not true, but one of us came in the door with the biggest money generator. The biggest money generator in the world.
Who?
Floyd Mayweather.
He know how to. You know why? Because he know how to pick a star.
That's fact.
There you go.
That's fact.
That ain't Tank's fault that he walked in with that thing. That boy had that. When you look at Tank fights when he was 6, 7 years old, he looked special. He been looking special. Ryan looks special. That boy Shakur ain't special. He's just some boxer. And he gonna always be just some boxer. Yeah, he just gonna always be one of those boxers. There's lots of guys who are talented in the NBA and the NFL, and you don't know who they are either. Jeff Teague, he talk about himself like he was trash, but he was a great player.
He's a
About Fury and Usyk, their rematches in December. Fury and Usyk,
You said a rematch.
they fighting in December.
Usyk gonna knock him out.
Oh yeah.
Usyk gonna knock Fury out.
You go sit on the couch right beside you.
Usyk gonna knock him out in this rematch.
You might be right.
Rematch the dude that just knocked out AJ.
Might be right.
Yeah, Fury done. Yeah, Usyk gonna finish him. And if it wasn't for the ref, he would have got him out the first time.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, that man flopping around the ring.
Yeah, I
like
hope
a
you're
fish.
right.
Not flopping around the ring.
I do hope you're right.
All right. Say it back, way it back to the NFL so we can finish it up.
I was about to finish it up anyway.
Mia got to give her take on what the Commanders got to do to beat Baltimore.
Oh, to beat the Ravens?
Go ahead.
What do the Commanders have to do to beat the Ravens?
You're a Commander fan, right?
I am.
Right.
Casually so, but I am.
No such thing.
Yeah, it is for sure. I like them because they winning. I ain't see a game. I ain't see a game last year. I said they lost about 3 40s in a row. I ain't watching this no more. You ain't finna disappoint me. I take that from the Wizards because I have no choice. I am devout, and that is what it is. I ain't gonna sit there and be disappointed every Sunday like y'all about that football team. I know, right? It's hard, but what would the Commanders need to do to beat the Ravens? Be prayerful. It's gonna be the number one. You're gonna have to pray real hard to beat them boys. I think they would have to. I don't know how they would do it, but they would have to like shut down Derrick Henry. You need 3-4 guys on him to be able to do that. You would have to. Honestly, Jaden would need a perfect game.
No, he don't.
He do. They can't play from, but that's what I'm saying.
No,
he need a perfect game.
Playing up behind it with everybody.
Not against this. Not against these guys. We was beating guys that got losing records. I feel like the only real challenge was the Bengals.
You can't play from behind with a running team like that.
Yeah.
You can't do it. And you got a similar style. You cannot do that.
Same team gave up 38 yesterday. What are you talking about?
Who they play yesterday though?
Cincinnati,
Okay.
the team you beat.
Right. Exactly. That
They
was
dumped 38 on 'em.
that was our only real test all year though.
Jamal Chase.
We've been playing a lot of like mediocre teams.
Just scared of.
I'm not scared at all, and I 100% think that the Commanders could beat the Ravens. I'm just you asked me what I thought they would need. They need to be prayed up.
What's your
They got
prediction?
shut down
Break
Derrick
that down,
Henry
knock it off.
and Jaden need
So enough of the pretenses. Pick the game.
Commanders. I'm going Commanders for sure. By 3.
Score.
I'm gonna say 20-17. I think it's gonna be tight.
Go ahead. You holding them to 17. They scored 41 yesterday. You holding them 17?
I'm holding 17 because I think that defense is gonna be special.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pick the Ravens just because they're in Baltimore. And I'm gonna
It's
say,
up the street.
I know, but I'm gonna say they beat them by a touchdown.
You act like they really traveling to another city. You sleeping? You sleeping at?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, home field.
You sleeping at your house tonight?
Home
The night
field
before the game.
advantage is
You ain't
tough.
gotta go. Hold on. You ain't on the road. You ain't need no whole.
But it's different.
I get that.
It's the
but
same
up
as
the
when you.
street.
It's the same as if you in the NBA and you play.
hopping on a bus and you going up the street.
It don't matter. Certain arenas, it's different.
I understand it, but you act like you sleeping on. You get the hotel food.
Okay,
Why am I gonna-
they don't got to deal with jet lag, but you still got to deal with the distraction of the
Let's act
stadium.
like- let's tell the truth. We know what other teams do with people when they come to their town. When they come to the hotel, they eating bad food. They send people to keep them up all night. They do all kinds. But if you home,
You ain't home.
you home.
Yeah,
You ain't home.
45 minutes ain't home.
$75 for a ticket. You know, you go to
To
Carolina.
sit where though?
You know, you go to Carolina, you can get a ticket for $15.
Yeah.
Because your team losing.
You go to Miami, you can get one for about 67.
When your team loses, you can get a ticket anywhere.
Yeah, but it's North Carolina too. Yeah,
That's true.
price of living and all that stuff.
All right, real quick.
Titans tickets kind of cheap. I'm getting ready to go to Nashville. The Titans tickets are looking pretty good. Yeah.
Let's go around the
That'd be nice.
room.
I gotta
real
go for
quick.
work.
Let's go around the room real quick. Tell everybody where they can find you and what you got going on.
Absolutely. At Mia was here, 5 underscores. Don't even worry about that though. The You Weren't There podcast on IG, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere you want to be. Like, comment, subscribe.
Next to Flex podcast on IG, Facebook. Just look us up. Follow, join, like, subscribe.
For sure. Tap into the third best show, y'all.
Hey, we're gonna go IG live on the tailgate.
Hey, listen.
We're gonna be at the Be More Commanders game tailgate. We're gonna go live.
I'm coming with y'all.
Yeah, come on.
I'm coming with y'all.
Come on.
I'm going.
So can I do my benediction?
We're gonna scalp some tickets out there.
Hey, all right, this is AK the Apostle. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Let's Talk Sports, y'all. We are definitely going to do a lot of reels off this one. And also follow us at Let's Talk Sports Show or AK the Apostle, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. And don't forget about our promo that we got going on with the Champions Firearm Solution, where if you use the hashtag LSTY, the hashtag LSTY. Look, I turned 52 yesterday, so
Lose that
I
promotion.
can have a senior moment. But yeah, that's it right there, man. We out of here. Thank y'all for tapping in.
Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday, OG. We love you. Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs gonna win.
Chiefs.
By 10.
The Saints gonna win 7 points.
Saints.
Even though it's home.
You want to bet something?
Guaranteed.
Just saying, put
I
your money up.
in this thing, cause I think I'm gonna end it right here.
I got it.